Welcome to beautiful Newport Beach, California, and the first ever Harbor 20 Class Championship Regatta. This event was hosted by Fleet One, Newport Beach. I'm Marcos Weinstein with Yacht Racing Live, an MDI Films production. Let's recap the action from this chilly first weekend of March. This is the first time the National Fleet has held a championship regatta, inviting other Harbor 20 sailors from around the country. Including 26 local sailors, 2 crews from Annapolis Yacht Club, and 1 from South Carolina Yacht Club in Hilton Head, and 1 from Santa Barbara Yacht Club. The first day of racing saw traditional southwesterly winds of 4 to 6 knots, creating some wonderful competition in the round-robin qualifier. All 30 entrants sailed 6 races together to determine class breaks based on points, splitting evenly into 15 in silver and 15 in gold going into the weekend. The Friday qualifier for the Gold Fleet left local fleet champion Bill Menninger on Art, leading the pack into the weekend's racing, followed by Kurt Weiss on Ping, Brian Bissell on Bluebird, Jim Buckingham on Buckshot, and closing out the top 5 was Philip Thompson on Shauna's Secret. In the Silver Fleet, at the top was Craig Chamberlain on Rascal, followed by Catherine Reed on Wouldn't It Be Nice, Helen Duncan on Idros, Jay Swaggart on Holy Sheet, and closing out the top 5 was Tom Fischbacher on Whatever.
and calorie shells crushed beneath his feet as he comes towards you. He's waving at you. Lift him up to see what you can see as he begins his focusing here, aiming at you. And now we have cutaways from memories and close-ups of anything that he has seen or even dreamed. And now he's finished focusing, he's imagining lightning striking seasickness away from here. Look who's laughing now that you've wasted how many years, and you've barely even tasted anything remotely close to everything you've boasted about. Look who's crying now. Driftwood floats after years of erosion. Incoming tide touches roots to expose them. Quicksand steals my shoes. Clouds bring the F-stop blues. Look who's laughing now that you've wasted how many years, and you've barely even tasted anything remotely close to everything you've boasted about. Look who's crying now.
All in all, we had 3 great and rather diverse days of Harbor 20 racing here in Newport, and it was a treat to have sailors from the East Coast join us for a wonderful time on the water. A wonderful dinner gathering on Saturday allowed the fleet to debrief, dry off, and warm up at the sponsoring yacht club. Sunday, the weather cleared up a bit, and the conditions settled down to allow the racers to have some fun on a dry, breezy day. In the Gold Fleet, Bill Menninger and his wife, crew, Diana Manager continued to dominate the races with only 2 points, separating them from Brian Bissell and wife Perry in second. Walter Johnson, with visiting crew David Schaefer from Annapolis Yacht Club, securing a third place. Walter and David had sailed previously together in the 2018 East-West Regatta in Annapolis. The Silver Fleet had Holy Sheet finishing in first place with skipper Jay Swigart and crew Bruce Stewart, dominating the fleet, ending up with the regatta's low net score of only 25 points after 2 days of racing. Very impressive. Next up, we saw local Alamitos Bay Yacht Club boat, Wouldn't It Be Nice, sailed by Catherine Reed and her alternating crew of Cynthia Heverin and Ted Reed, take home second place, followed by Newport Harbor Yacht Club's joint venture, with skipper Brad Dewan and Fleet One comedian Robert Kinney taking third. All in all, we had 3 great and rather diverse days of Harbor 20 racing here in Newport, and it was a treat to have sailors from the East Coast join us for a wonderful time on the water. Special Bravo Zulu to Craig and Julie Chamberlain of the local Novamar Insurance Office for making the drone footage possible. I'm Marcos Weinstein with Yacht Racing Live. This has been an MDI Films production. I'll see you on the water.